So I am watching the comments. This is the remains of that 5-gallon bucket you guys saw in the YouTube video. This is from up in Chester County. What is it? The East Branch of the Brandywine Creek. This is, well, you know what? I'll put it in the description when we're done. So we're live from my back porch. And these guys have been soaking for a few hours. And then we're just going to do a little scrubbing and see what we find. Now, most of these are going to be coming with me to the PESA Mineral Fest October 1st, up in Macungie. Because at least Pete and I will be up there. And I like to give away these to the kiddos. I did it with a bunch of goethite the last time, and that was a treat. And I'm going to do it with some blue quartz this time. So let's fish through here. Hopefully the colors are coming through here. Alright, so these are garden pieces, these big ones. I'm going to call these my garden rocks because they're going to go in the yard. This one, let's see what we've got here. So while I'm scrubbing, I'm going to try to keep talking, and hopefully you can still hear me over the brush. Big thanks to everyone who's checked out the YouTube videos. Pete and I had fun filming this. Hey, look at that. Now, it's probably just iron staining, but there's a little red, pinkish hue in there. Now, this is a white kind of gray here, just in case this isn't coming through really good on the video. Pardon me. This is a whitish gray, this is a darker gray, and this is a much deeper blue. None of it's like gemmy, it's cloudy, but it's very pretty. So let me keep scrubbing. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what the other sides hold. Hey, there's 2 people watching. That's nice. I think I'm one of them. But that's alright. Looky there. Very pretty. Yeah, that's a very easy site. I'll put a link in the comments after the stream's done to the YouTube video and to the treasure map. So you can go up there and check this out for yourself. It is completely covered with weeds right now, but I, as you can see, didn't really have any trouble first time up there, of course with some guidance and mentoring from Dr. Pete Fountain. So I appreciate that, Pete. So yeah, this is a nice piece, but this one's going out into the yard. Now you can hear this is live because my one dog is in the house losing her mind because it's dinner time and my wife's gonna feed her soon. So this is the fun of this. Let's see if we can get any more of this off the bottom. See, this is just a hardware store. Now, I would not recommend using a brush this hard on anything other than quartz. You might do some damage to it. You should be using something like old toothbrush. Or even this kitchen brush does pretty good as well. And the bristles are, despite looking a lot harder, are actually a good bit softer than this one. So yeah, good piece there, very cool. Happy with that. Now, I'm keeping my eye out because if you were watching the group, Pete put up a picture. It wasn't from here, I'm thinking of somewhere else. Anywho, yeah, there's known to be tourmaline occasionally down there, and oh, something with a C. Maybe it'll come back to me later. Again, I'll put a link in the description, in the comments after I'm done. Hey, Johnny Greaser's watching. What's up, Johnny? So yeah, nice garden piece right here. I like it. So yeah, some of this, probably like 50% of this will be coming to Mineral Fest with me. Some of it, of course, will be staying here. And some of this will fall victim to my lapidary and cutting research. This is the piece you saw me pick up and show you in the YouTube video. It's a good one. I like the way it's very, it's got a lot of texture to it. It's got some iron staining. I think some of us have realized I have different criteria. Well, what's a good looking piece? But this one's got a much more consistent blue-gray. And the formation is different. I'm sure there's a name for it, and I'm also sure I don't know it. But yeah, this one caught my eye immediately. So yeah, this one's gonna go on a shelf somewhere in the house. Again, don't use this brush on anything delicate. Alright, let's give that a rinse. Call that clean enough for now. I may do an experiment with a smaller piece to see if anything like a citric acid or an oxalic acid or iron out has any effect on this, just for the knowledge and to have it documented. Of course, if Johnny Greaser's still watching, both Johnny and I had the misfortune of trying to use iron out or oxalic acid on crystals pulled out of Phoenixville, and they got very cloudy. If I'm still on, I'll pull some of those out. I didn't take any before pictures, which is very stupid. But yeah, very cloudy. I haven't tried any life-saving measures other than a gentle, entirely too late baking soda bath. Alright, so this one I think will fall victim to the saw at some point, but we've got some nice color here. But this one's a nice size. This is hard. Whatever this coating on here isn't. It's taking a little scratch. But depending on how this is showing up, I'm gonna try waiting for a little delay so I can try watching it on the screen in front of me. I need to move this way, I think. Oh. Match here. Yeah, some very deep blues in here. Not seeing any purple. I'm gonna try lowering the brightness. The other left. Hang on. Alright, that might be a little better. So we've got some deeper blues and some more of the blue grays and whatever this attached material is. Not gemmy, and it's very cloudy, but the stuff cleans up well. Hold on. This piece I put a video up of earlier. Now I've taken this original sand I did on there off. Let's see how this shows up in the light. But this is a cut piece that's been polished. So this one's been polished. Let me get this a little more in light. So yeah, that's what's hiding inside of even chunks like this. It's pretty stuff. Now this was done with a tile saw very cheap lapidary blade and some hand polishing tools. Nothing fancy going on here. I started working on this side with a Dremel. I do not have that work out. My dogs are having a good time. Let me go let the dogs back in the house, and I'll be right back. Real showing records right there. All right, now I'm back. All right, let's keep digging. Here's another piece similar to that one. Now, the reason I picked this one up originally was if you were watching that video, Pete had found a little bit of carnelian, and I was wondering if this was carnelian. It does not appear to be. Just interesting weathering pattern there. Perhaps you'll see this one in Mineral Fest. I'm not sure if we're keeping this one or not. I will take a closer look at this, because I mean, it could be. I might save this the next time I see Pete. And no, it doesn't appear to be waxy enough to be carnelian or anything like that. So, all right, cool piece. Let's keep going. All right, some of this is just milky quartz I picked up. Again, it might make an appearance at Mineral Fest. Nothing fancy there, but good piece nonetheless. There's a little bit. I love when you see these little pockets of clear, very clear. Yeah, I find them fascinating. It's like a little window almost. Hey, look, I can see this through the back. I can't. No, why did I lose power? That's not good. Give me 1 second, guys. My battery's running out on the GoPro. Alright, well, we're just going to rock it till the wheels fall off. So there's a lot of this. It's not showing up, I don't know. We'll keep trying though. This is a super dark, almost black blue. It's reminiscent of like Delft pottery in daylight, but I'll bring some pieces to Mineral Fest and give away there. I might try cutting one of these at some point or another, just to see. All right, now here's some nice blue, very much mixed in with that white. That's hard. This is one style that seems to show up there. You can see there's a couple pieces that have that look to them, with that particular mixed in whitish, as opposed to like this one, which is much more one kind of solid piece. This is a lot of mixed in with it. Let's scrub a few of these up. We don't want to keep this going forever, right? Yeah, this is what's in there. Yeah, there's a lighter, almost. Yeah, very pretty. All right, let's keep going. Listen, not all these are winners. Sometimes you pick them up, they're covered in dirt. You saw one corner that looks great, and the rest of it's trash once you get it home. And that's, again, makes for a good garden rock. See that? Some of that's coming off. So yeah, at some point maybe I'll try to go back and clean these up a little further. Don't do that with your tools. If you do, wipe them down with oil afterwards. Beautiful blues in this one. I like this one a lot. Like this one a lot. Yeah, you see there's dirt coming off that one. This one is a mess. I'm going to put this one aside for additional cleaning. It's got all dirt stuck in it. Alright, let's keep going. So we've got some milky mixed in with this one. With some iron staining. Probably see this one at Mineral Fest, and I'll send it home with one of your kids. This is the other one that's going to go in my garden. Well, actually, it goes under the water spout that comes off of my one part of my roof. So I saw this one. I'm like, this one's a keeper. Got some nice texture to it. Another big piece of just kind of super milky quartz. The size is what caught my eye, I think. Nothing super fancy about there. Got a little, iron tinging there. A lot of dirt. Yeah, just a big old chunk of milky quartz. Probably see this one at Mineral Fest as well. Here's some nice blue. Looky there. Oh yeah. Is that a scrub? I really hope this color's coming through all right. So we've got deep blues here and some lighter blue grays here. I'm not seeing any purple, nothing too gemmy. Iron staining, but there's also just this little bit of red there. Alright, let's keep going. We got one more little scrub there. Alright, perfect. Beautiful. She's a real beaut. That's a keeper right there. Another big piece of milky, but if you see here, these are ones sometimes I look at and go, definitely one I might want to cut into. There's a window kind of here. Not super clear, but these are the reasons I have a tile saw, so I can cut some of these open as I get super curious what they look like inside. And that's a pretty creepy statement in any other hobby than this. All right, let's keep scrubbing. This is a weird one. This one basically came back with me because it was round, or roundish. But you can see it in there. It's mixed in, almost in a conglomerate fashion, but not entirely. There's just like a host rock. Oh, I see a comment. Hang on. Who rolled in here? Oh, of course it didn't show me the comment. Didn't blow my picture up nice and big, so. Alright, I'm gonna pull my phone out. Let's see who's commenting what here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Is that water you're soaking them in? I'm new, never cleaned any yet. Yes, this is water with a few. No, Dan, this is from up in Chester County, East Branch Brandywine. It's the video Pete and I just did and threw up on YouTube. There's a link to a treasure map. I'll put it in the comments as well. Yeah, at this point, this is just water with the tiniest bit of very gentle, actually all natural dish soap. And this is just a nail brush. Now again, don't use a nail brush on anything soft. We're just wiping dirt off here. Alright, this one came home because it was wavy and flat. This will be a keeper. Just sometimes you just, I love a shape, and that's enough. That's enough to make it a keeper. I'm gonna keep scrubbing. Don't worry, I'll check the comments again in a little bit, but I don't want to keep this going all night. This one's a prime candidate for a test of some iron out or oxalic acid. Again, if you're gonna try something like that, don't make my mistake. Make sure it's an acid. Neutralize it with a base when you're done. That is part of what went wrong with my my Phoenixville quartz. All right, let's keep digging here. Oh, look at this. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Right here. It doesn't take much to keep me happy, folks. Look at that. Beautiful color. Oh, see, I have the picture blown up and I can actually see that this is coming through very nicely. So yeah, you're really seeing the blue. The pictures I did for the treasure map were not doing this justice. It was I couldn't get the sun was not cooperating. And yeah, folks, to do this, I have this is running through a GoPro, and I have a light that I have tuned to 55,000 or 5,500 Kelvin, so that the color temperature matches, well, it doesn't match, but comes close to what the sun puts out. So you're seeing a fairly accurate color representation. It's a little less bright in real life. All right, let's keep going. We're getting there. We got a ways to go. Perhaps I thought this one would clean up better. There's a little neat here on the corner. This might fall victim to the saw, just to see what's inside there, or it could end up at Mineral Fest. Yeah. Nothing to really write home about here. Let's give it a thorough scrub before we throw it in the pile for the night. I may soak these even longer and just see if we can get some more dirt off of them. This water, you can see, is pretty foul. It's only a few hours old. All right, let's keep going. There's a vein in here. There's some color. Here's a little piece, it's just almost milky. There's some, rock quartz in there you can see. This might make a really good tester for oxalic acid or iron out. We'll see. Oh, here we are. This is a keeper right here. Looky there. Barely even need to clean this one. They got some algae growth on the side. That's not taken away from it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dark gray on the bottom. Lovely, lovely. Sweet stuff. Alright, let's keep moving. So yeah, I know I'm going on and on about Mineral Fest, but that's where most of this is going to end up. If you haven't gone, you should. October 1st. Pete and I will be there, at least just Pete and I. You never know who might show up otherwise. Swing by the booth. Pete and I will be outside. We should have a sign by then. Patty has put together a number of lovely Pennsylvania Rockhound spots and finds logo merch, as well as these really fancy tumblers with three-dimensional crystals and geode patterns. All of this is being sold, and the profits will be put towards us printing more stickers to hide all over the place for you guys to go find. Give us time. We can't put them everywhere, and we don't go places every time we go out where we can always put them. So we will put more out there, and as well as you can rep the group on your car or motorcycle. Aeroplane. I don't know if putting a sticker on a plane violates any FAA ordinances or rules. Just like the note in the group says, you are responsible to look up whether the site listed is safe. All right, so here's that one. Again, just a lot of iron staining on this side and whatever this rock that kind of hangs around is. But pretty stuff. Yeah. As I sit here sorting a million rocks, I'm going to gently remind everyone, there's no reason to hoard rocks. And also, leave some for the next folks. The reason I did this is because this is one of those sites where there is just a ton of material, and I'm not putting a hurting on the next person going there by taking this material out. Yeah, be gentle on our resources. Some of these are limited resources. That's why we do we try very hard to check people on their way into the group to make sure they're not site abusers or, for lack of a better word, profiteers. It has happened. There's a little more behind the scenes drama in the rock hounding world than you might realize. I didn't realize 8 months ago, I'll be very honest with you. I had no idea. But yeah, be gentle with our resources and enjoy this. What a resource this group is. I'm the youngest admin, and I hounded as a child. Now I thought I was getting my kids into rock hounding. It turns out they don't really care, but I'm really enjoying myself. So, all right, we've looked at this one. She's a neat looking one. This one might be a keeper, never know, might show up in Mineral Fest. All right, let's keep going. We're getting there, there's only a bazillion more. All right, this one. I don't know what I was thinking here. There's some real deep blue in there. You can pick, if this one catches your fancy, it will be a Mineral Fest, I promise. You can comment, I'll save this one. No, I won't. I'll forget. I still owe stickers mailed out to the people we put for the group photo contest. Forgive me, slow, and I am forgetful. We'll get there. All right, let's keep scrubbing. A little piece of milky. Nothing to really write home about, but it just stood out. It's a neat shape. I'm not even sure I'm bringing this one to Mineral Fest. That's just a very funky looking orange stained piece of quartz. That one's going to look pretty good in the garden. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's Some dirt back here. Look at that. Pretty. Oh, smoky. Big old smoky. I'm always on the lookout for smoky. That's a beauty right there. Look at that. We're gemming and all. That's a keeper. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I'm in love with this one. This one gets taken right out of the pile to not get lost. This one's too pretty to even put under the saw. All right, keep going. We're not looking for smoky, we're looking for blue quartz. We got some of that reddish pinkish hue there. Pretty stuff. All right, let's keep going. I think at this point, on any normal time doing this, I'd have given up by now and gone to bed or something. But I'm going to keep going because I promised you guys. All right, really, really dark blue in this one. Very cool. This one's going to need lots more scrubbing. It's got algae all over it. Let's see what we can get off real quick. Beautiful. You can find this one at Mineral Fest. All right, little piece of, ooh, shiny, shiny quartz. Not quite milky, not quite clear. We'll see how that cleans up in a second. So if you haven't, now we are not affiliated with PESA, that's the Pennsylvania Earth Sciences Association, but we strongly recommend, in addition to our site, which is a wonderful site and resources, to join your local mineral group or your local rock hounding group or Earth Sciences group. They're wonderful resources. They get you into places safely. There's usually educational resources. Big shout out to the web maven over at PESA, Mandy Apgar. Does a wonderful job, puts on educational programming Friday nights. And again, the cost is nominal. And the return, oh, look at that. The return on your money is well worth the dollars invested. So yeah, should look into your, now that's not to take away from any of the other regional and local affiliated groups. By all means, join several groups, okay? Nothing wrong with that. This is a beautiful one. Look at this. Fits nicely in the hand, too. All right, I'm going to stop for a second, take a drink, and check the comments. And you guys can stare into this pool of murky water. That's the entertainment value you get from around here. Murky water. All right, look at, oh, we gotta take one more look at this. It's very pretty. This is a keeper. Look at that. All right, drink time, comments time. Oh, color is amazing on the polished piece. Love the veining. Some of the pieces are so bright, great finds. Thank you, Janet. David Saxo. I only picked a few small pieces by the church there, but it looked like it might be private property, so grabbed a few pieces by the creek. Yeah, head back. The spot is not posted. Just be quiet, respectful. Maybe carry out some trash with you. I've got to get better about doing that again. But yeah, you know, there's always going to be bad elements out there doing bad stuff, but you know, Mike, the closest rock hounding site to my house is in Orland. That's the best site in the whole friggin' area for goethite. No offense to Lancaster and every other spot that we found it. But the one time I had taken a couple of homeschooling families down there along with my own, and I had already been there, and I have done my fair share of hounding down in that spot. But I took a trash bag with me, and I carried out a bunch of trash. Now, that also happened to be the day one of the retired gentlemen who lives along the creek happened to be out and curious as to what was going on, and it was a great way to make ourselves known to the community. And turns out he knew all about it, and he had some great pieces, and he was thrilled we were there, and we were showing good respect and all that. But yeah, I mean, just you can do a little good out there while you're having fun, by all means. All right. Here, I probably put that. That was a really nice piece. I didn't really show you guys well enough. I got too busy talking and not busy, or not. Now the screen is lying to you. It's not quite that light and bright. You know, I'm going to try doing another quick color adjustment. Let's see. All right. Let's see where that takes us. That's a little less blatant. So yeah, remember we're using artificial lighting even though we're trying to color match as best as we can. So that's coming out a little bit brighter than it is in reality. All right, let's keep going. This piece was saved due to shape. Sometimes you see a really interesting shape. It's like looking at clouds. This is better than Christmas. The only thing more fun is seeing the kids' faces when you're handing them to them. Again, also like Christmas. Or Yule. Or whatever you celebrate holiday-wise. Whatever brings you joy. Whatever sparks that happiness for you. Alright, this is going on the table at Mineral Fest. There's just a little coating on this side. Alright, what do we got here? That is some very dirty milky quartz. No, not quite entirely milky, just not entirely clear. Alright, that'll maybe clean up a little better in a second soak. Oh, we're getting towards the bottom, folks. Another dirty piece of milky. With a mess of something on the bottom here. Alright. Oh, wait, you know. I know I'm getting fast. I'm trying to just push through. This is a big pile. Alright. Another big piece. So, yes, there's a little everything in here. Except for the tourmaline or that other mineral that I can never remember how to pronounce. This one had some fun pockets and shapes to it. Again, I'll go after that one. I see got some holes in there. It's a neat one. Alright, let's keep going. Some of these small ones are very pretty. A lot less attached material. A lot more blue. That's a pretty one. I bet this one makes it to Mineral Fest too. Not for lack of beauty, but you gotta bring a few choice pieces. I'm not sure I could give this to a child in good faith. This one's not very pretty. This one goes in the garden. Oh, look at that. So this one's got some neat patterning to it. Look at that. It's like almost speckled in there. That's a pretty one. I like that one. Let's give it a scrub. I think most of the dirt fell off in the bucket. Another pretty piece. I know, Jake, you say that about every one of them, and I believe it about every one of them. They're all pretty in their own way. All right. This one's a looker. All that red in there. All right, pretty. Let's keep going. We're getting down to the final stretch. Pretty blue in there. I'm liking it. All right, let's keep going. Almost there. Little piece of our iron stained milky here. Nothing to write home about. What do we got left? Let's see what we got here. This is what we have left. Anything else in the depths? Yep, a couple little ones. All right, here we go. Scrub them up quick. This one's falling apart in my fingers. See all that? But she got some real good color here. Pretty. Look at that. Beauty, 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 beauty. These are a lot easier to do when Pete's here to talk to, because if not, I'm just talking to myself. That's a pretty one. So that, if you can't, doesn't clean up, it's just the lightest blue. I like that one a lot. Well, let's clean it up quick. Look at that. Again, this is one of those kind of staring into it like a cloud pieces. Just some of them just evoke the idea of images and shapes. It's fascinating. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. And almost purple there. Almost. Pretty little bit of just the faintest bit of reddish there. little one there. A very dark one. Home stretch. All right, our two last little pieces here. All right, that's all, folks. Let me move this out of the way. And I'll move the hoard gently forward. That is what everybody came to see. Alright, so you'll be seeing, there's that beautiful piece of smoky. Here, well, somewhere here, is the piece I shined. Oh, I don't know where it ended up. There it is. This piece came out of here. It was cut. And that's the finished shined product. It's a beauty. Darker in reality, but alright, thanks to everybody who tuned in. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. Happy hounding.